Welcome to London and Reviews. Two London guys reviewing Game of Thrones, HBO's Game of Thrones. I'm Chris. I've read the books. Got a bad memory for the books. It's been a while since I did a reread. I'm interested in the genre, but I'm not all in it. My friend Mark here, he's a sci-fi and fantasy fan. He hasn't read the books, but he's interested in the genre. He's just a show watcher as it is.
Yeah,
So,
stick it to the show.
yeah, exactly. What's your rating overall, Mark?
I'll give the rating 7.5.
7.5?
Mm.
Straight enough, I was going to give it a solid 8. I'm leaning
Okay.
towards an 8.5. By the time I
Yeah.
go through it, I might get there, but
Yeah. You can convince me of higher ratings.
mhm, yeah, I'm at 8 and I might lean higher. I can't see it going lower. Anyway, yeah,
Slow start.
so going through, and oh yeah, your most influential character.
Influential character. I mean, I was torn. I mean, with the 10-year-old queen
Well,
of the
when I
of the.
mean most influential character, I mean the person in the episode who made the most impact in this episode and beyond, not just the most person who impressed you the most this episode. It's just whose
Uh,
actions within this episode is going to change things down the line. Well, I'll give you a moment to think on it.
yeah. What's yours? What's yours?
Mine, well, it's a toss up really between
Uh-huh.
Marjorie. I feel Marjorie's probably going to be the one that's going to do some shit kick in and really change things going forward. And
I mean, yeah, she's in a position to be an assassin in her own right.
Marjorie, not Arya.
It's what, no, yeah, I'm talking about Marjorie,
The Queen.
the queen, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, she's
Okay.
passed a secret rose note, but she's not indoctrinated.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay. But there's Marjorie, and the other one, strange enough, was Cersei. Because I think what she's going to do in the next couple of episodes probably fuck things up royally. Yeah, truly. But there
Yeah,
was so many influential factors because you got someone like Sansa sending her note off. She might
uh-huh.
influence the battle in episode 10.
Yeah,
You
for the
know?
better or the worse, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm I'm split. I'm actually
Yeah.
split between those three who are the most influential character. I think
W-
their actions could seriously fuck things up
Yeah,
for a lot of people
the women are
down the line.
the stronger players at the moment.
Yeah, yeah, I see that really. Yeah, Clegane's going to go up and do some mayhem, but will it really affect anyone further than whoever he attacks? Possibly not. Even if
Mm.
Arya survives and gets on, it's all about Arya's story. She isn't really doing too much further
Oh,
down. But
yeah. She's destined to survive. You know, what I mean, again, I said that once an assassin doesn't cut your throat instantly,
hmm
because I thought that first knife wound was a slash throat.
oh no, it was a body slice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it
Yeah,
was a slash throat. Yeah.
yeah, they should have gone. She should have gone for the throat. But again, all right. When we get round to it, we'll discuss that in
Yeah.
further
Hmm.
detail. So, yeah, I've got to make it a three-way tie. To tell you the truth, I'm torn between the three of them. I'd love to choose one, but I can't. I see three of them. I see Cersei causing mayhem because Alana's left her, so she's going to turn up and go nuts, a bit like she does in the book. Um, then
Hmm.
you've got Marjorie, who's going to be plotting and twisting up and what she might end up doing. So I'm leaning less towards her. And of course, Sansa, she sent off the note. Who we think that is, we'll discuss that a bit later. And I think
Yeah,
that will
but I
be
mean,
some kind
yeah,
of
I mean,
change.
again, yeah, I mean, you got Theon who's he's trying to step up now. He's bound
He,
to do something reckless.
yeah, indeed. So who are you going for?
I still want to go for the Queen what sent the 62 men. I don't know her name.
Yeah, the 62. You
Yeah,
think those 62 are gonna change a lot?
they're gonna be significant.
Well, let's see. They might be like the
It's
guard
even gonna be
around.
it's even gonna be a massive wipeout because
Yeah.
she actually looks like that she's gone along with this kind of march.
Hmm.
Because when they was camped outside the mountain, I swear I saw her walking about.
Yes, yes. She was there. She came along.
So she went along to the battle.
Yes.
Why would she do that?
I have no idea, but we'll discuss that a bit later.
Yeah, fair
Cool.
enough.
All right, let's do the run through. I'm trying to keep the run through a little shorter. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
go,
be
go, go,
more
yeah.
punchy. So, okay, we open up before the titles. You know, very rare thing. I think we've only done it about 3 or 4 times, right? Before the titles,
Mhm.
we open up in the Riverlands, somewhere in the Riverlands, not marked out where, right? So,
Yeah.
we see a building of a sept. We get a reveal of a septon as Ian McShane. I suppose the septon's got a name. I can't be asked.
Yeah, they're
He
building a
dies
church,
again,
yeah? Mhm.
right? And then we get another reveal that the Hounds lives. Hey, titles,
Mhm.
fantastic. After the titles, we get a bit of clunky up exposition to bring us all
So
up to speed.
they're bringing back people what you were saying last time in the extra podcast about people dying and not dying, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. But all right, let me do the run through, and we'll discuss. All right, so get a bit of clunky exposition, bring us up to speed. The septon decides to give us a sermon. You can tell it's squarely aimed at Clegane. Blah blah blah. I was a soldier once. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
Brotherhood without
It's like
banners
the
arrive.
12
Sorry,
step meeting, yeah?
sorry.
12 step meeting for murderers.
Yeah. I was a
That's what it
murderer.
reminded me of, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, confess. Anyway, so the Brotherhood without banners arrive. I think it is them. I. It wasn't confirmed. It's just a bit of a hint of what they said. The night is full of terrors. Anyway, that gives a hint that it's them. Anyway, the Hound says they should tool up. The Septon says, nah, we'll be alright, it'll be cool. Lo and
Yeah,
behold,
peace and love,
hang
yeah?
on, let me finish the thing.
Hmm.
Lo and behold, the Septon and the parishioners get wiped out. The Hound tools up. Okay, you were gonna say?
Yeah, I said, again, yeah, I thought they was bandits. I don't know about this band of brothers or whatever you're talking about.
Uh, the Brotherhood without banners are the guys that, if you remember, Arya, Podpie, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Gendry, they ran across them. Um, you had Thoros and Mir, and I've
Yeah,
gone.
but they're just acting like bandits, though, yeah?
Yes, yes, but the clues for me were they're out protecting the people, right? And that's what the Brotherhood without banners. That's their mission statement. They're protecting the small
Okay, yeah,
folk.
yeah. There's a slogan, yeah?
Yeah, they're out there protecting the small folk. And then they said the night is full of terrors, and that's part of the whole thing of worshipping the red god. I've got Rilor,
Okay,
and
so you're saying
that's basically
it's getting religious. The band of brothers are religious, then, yeah?
yes, because that's where Beric Dondarrion. Yeah, I remember his name now. That's how he came back from the dead, because Thoros and
Mm-hmm.
Mir was saying some words over him, and he just suddenly came back from the dead, and he'd been brought back several times by
Mm.
that magic charm, and he's got the flaming sword.
So they want to wipe out the faith what is growing.
No, they were just robbing, just wanted to get the food.
Okay, they're being
Like
bandits, yeah.
Sanders said, it's like, look, you've got steel. They want the steel. They know you got the steel, and you got food. They're gonna come back. You got to fight them. And he said, nah, I'll be all right.
Yeah, so
And
nothing,
so
nothing deep like ethnic cleansing, then, huh?
No, that's not what their game was. It's just, hey, we need food to survive. You got food. We're taking it. You're not
Yeah,
one of
okay.
us, so you know, tough
Yeah, yeah,
talk.
yeah. Bandit territory, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
he's gone after them. The hound's gone after them, yeah.
yeah, so you reckon he's gone directly to find them and their leaders and wipe them out?
Yeah, I mean the man saved his life, yeah.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
So those three have to die at least, yeah.
yeah.
Who meets along the way and who he joins up with is another thing. I
Um,
mean, he said he had some hatred towards some people. I don't know who. I mean, has he got Arya? Has he got hatred towards her? I mean, who is the woman who said defeated him?
oh, that's Brienne.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember
Well,
on the mountain top, yeah, on the hilltop.
yeah, but he doesn't really hate her. It was a case of he had to fight to protect Arya, and Arya
Yeah,
walked off, and yeah,
yeah. Okay, so he's not going after her then, yeah.
yeah. Nah,
Okay, so he's a wild card in the place there, yeah.
yeah. Well, kind of. He's,
A mad axeman,
you know the speech from Taken,
yeah.
yeah. I've pulled it up. So I've had this since I saw it. When I saw him tooling up,
Uh-huh.
it's like this is all I could think of. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have any money. What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that will make me a nightmare for people for you like you. That's
So it was good. Yeah, yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what the hound
So
yeah.
it's yeah. So he's another ex-knight in play, yeah.
Yeah, he's Liam Neeson. He's gone
Hmm.
he's gonna go out there and cause chaos in that.
Yeah, mayhem.
But
So okay,
whether
he's
whether
but yeah.
that in fact has any impact on anything else, it would be great televisual stuff. It would be great because it can tear up some shit. But whether it
Yeah.
will cause any mayhem to the bigger story, I don't think so. And
Well,
yeah, I'll probably
he could possibly, I mean, could kill one of the other knights, you know what I mean, or the one that he's a killer of a major character, yeah.
yeah. It was like you'll hear lots of fandom asking for what they call Clegane Bowl, and that's where Sansa and the Mountain have a fight. I just can't, honest God, I can't see how you get both of them in the same place fighting on opposite sides. Yes, they hate each other,
Uh huh. Uh
but
huh.
it's just the same as brothers fight, sisters fight, siblings
Hmm.
fight. But to turn around and get them to say and say, right, to the death. I
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just can't. No, I just don't see
No,
it.
no, no. But I see him as the killer of a major character. I don't know which one yet, but
Mm.
I see him coming along and putting an axe in somebody's back.
Well, we'll see. It'll be good. I hope he gets his armor back and he deals with
Yeah,
some.
maybe he comes for Ramsey, and okay, Ramsey's gonna kill someone major, and he gets
Well,
the
he ain't
axe in
got
the
no
back.
hate on
Yeah,
Ramsey.
who?
Well, you know what? You know what? Now you say it. Because if he comes across Sansa, because he's got a soft spot for Sansa,
Uh huh. Uh
and
huh.
Sansa says, "Hey, what you doing here?" Huh? And I was like, "Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, blah blah blah. No, I'm here hunting down some breaders." And it's like, "Well, I'm here because that Bolton motherfucker raped me." And it's like, "Really? Yeah, let me take care of that piece of business for you, all right? Yeah, I might just steal
Hmm.
that, but who knows?"
Yeah, he's got an axe. I don't know how long his axe is gonna last.
No, no. He'll trade up. He'll meet someone else with a sword, and
Yeah,
he'll axe them, and then
maybe he gets that Valerian sword from that the other guy who's on the
no,
run.
he's miles away,
Okay,
miles away.
okay,
His story,
okay.
and I know the storyline can twist it, and he'll suddenly in the Riverlands. I know he might turn up there next week, but he should be miles away.
Yeah,
If you look
Lannisters got to the River's Lands quite fast.
right, yeah, I mean, see what I'm saying? So you got the storyline of Arya, right? It looks like it's the next day. Yeah, she's
Hmm.
come out, she's woken up, she's gone to book her passage. I know I'm leaping ahead, but she's gone to book her passage. Now you got the Lannisters are suddenly all the way up in the in Riverlands. Did they take a train? What,
They're
they fly up
all,
there?
they look like they're all on horseback.
Right. How'd they do that? It ain't like it's around the corner, yeah? But hey, I've made my peace with the weird time differences. It's still doing my head in. But anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving
Okay.
on.
King's Landing now. Right. So
Yes,
we
yeah.
start off with some boring bollocks from the High Septon. He tells Marjorie that she's got to fuck the king. I thought that was quite funny actually, considering that the Hound,
Yeah.
we saw the Hound scene before that, and you know he was all about fuck the king. And then
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, by the way, Marjorie, go on, go fuck the king, yeah.
Duty calls.
Yeah, man. So he then tells Marjorie she's got to try and convert Olenna. Marjorie then has a chat with her grandma, tells her that Loras has got to stay in the sept and with the sept and all that kind of like. But Olenna should get out
Passes.
of town. Pretty
Yeah.
sharpish too,
Yeah,
right?
but she passes the note. Yeah. I mean the rose. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She passes a note.
What's the symbolism of the rose
We'll
there?
get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah.
All
So
right.
Cersei then turns up and begs Olenna to stay, but Olenna tells her to piss off and that she's a worthless bag of shite because she is. Fuck off, basically.
Uh-huh.
So that's about all that's happened in King's Landing. What do you reckon?
Yeah. So okay. So I wanted to know what the symbolism of the rose was.
The rose was
What
to
message?
tell her grandma that
But she's not converted. Yeah.
she's not converted exactly.
Okay.
We can
So
call her that.
and okay. So the grandma's gonna stand by. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna go back home, and with her warning, go back home. You're safe there. That's where you belong. Trust me on this. And it's like, oh, you mean go back home? Don't hang about here. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, I'm next.
Mm, mm, mm,
And
mm.
you know what? To be fair, when Olenna was telling Cersei that she was a bag of shite, she did tell her you should get out of town too.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, it's again, she's done a walk of shame, but again,
Mm.
she's on the move. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm still
Cersei's
wondering
thinking,
where this challenge is going to come in, where she thinks she's going to get challenged because she's got her mountain there, and
yeah, but
so where's the
as we've
challenge going
put
to
it
come
out
from?
with Cersei, it generally backfires.
Yeah,
Sooner or later, it backfires.
but
So
yeah,
I
she's
can see it
expecting
quite
a,
from.
but she's is expecting a trial by combat. But who's
Yeah.
gonna? But where's this coming from?
Well, that
I
was the
mean,
hint that we got a little while ago from, I think it was Tommen, when Tommen was talking to the High Septon, and he was
mhm,
saying that his mother's um, repentance isn't complete yet. She's still lying, and there's more for her to do. And that's
mhm,
when she decided, you know what, I better get the Tyrells into this
mhm, mhm.
and make it a group thing because she's basically trying to protect herself. But you know what? Judging by Cersei will probably go ahead thinking, yeah, a trial by combat is going to be great, and I'm going to get the mountain, and he's going to destroy anyone that comes along, whether it is going to be his brother or not. Doesn't really matter. But I reckon somehow that's going to backfire, and
So how far has Theon got? I mean, he's at port
hang,
now. What port is he
hang
at?
on, why are we at Theon? Hey,
Okay. No. I'm just considering how far east they gone.
yeah, but how does that work into what I was talking about?
No. Carry on.
No. You tell me. I'm missing the true point.
No. I'm just jumping. You know me. I'm
Oh, right. Okay.
jumping.
Cool.
I was thinking about maps and where are they? You know, what I mean,
Fuck knows, but we'll talk about that when we get to it.
yeah, cool.
Right. So yeah, like I was saying, what was yeah, it might having the mountain
Yeah.
have a massive fight. Well, it might not be a massive fight. Probably have some kind of blowback, and he might fucking go postal. He might get a
Oh
taste
yeah.
for the blood, and it's like, yeah, kill, yeah. kill, 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 kill. And of course, Tom's gonna run in there. Yeah, don't kill everybody. And
And
chop.
yeah, he's gonna get chopped up by the
That's
mountain.
when he gets it. Might not be this season. I reckon they might push that to early next season. But I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
it's the way he's written Cersei. She'll have a bright idea, which you know,
Backfires.
yeah, on paper it might work, but if you put any ounce of thought into it, you can see
Mm,
there are far too many risks. And to turn and say, yeah, trial by combat uncovered.
mm,
I've
mm.
got I've got this crazy dude behind me. Yeah,
So,
it's a
mm,
zombie. You don't know what it's gonna do.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so okay, I mean, you're saying the sparrows are there to stay for now, yeah?
Mm, yeah.
They're in place, and then the kings to get rid of them, they're gonna have to get rid of the king too, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, boy. This whiskey's good.
Cool, cool.
Man.
Not
Quality.
bells then,
Huh?
eh? Not bells then, eh?
Heck no. Now this is cast strength.
Uh,
Single
I'm,
malt
I,
whiskey.
I'm on the white rum, and it seems to be giving me you know, the natural clean pickup, yeah.
Hmm. I don't know, dude. I like this one. I bought another bottle of it, and
All right, you got it. You're gonna have to, okay, you know, what I mean, introduce me to that one day,
I
just for the
know you're a
taste,
whiskey drinker.
well, just for the taste sake, you know, what I mean, I like to have a library of tastes.
Yeah. I'll say we're a little bit of this. This is
Mm.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. Someone's telling me something. It's nice, you know. It must be nice, yeah.
Eh, One reason
Okay.
I can start doing whiskey reviews. There's a guy called Rafi who does some whiskey reviews. He's the boss. But man, yeah,
Uh, uh, uh,
this is good. Anyway, so moving on.
uh-huh.
The North.
Recruitment.
Yeah, the Wildings debate whether they should fight for Jon or not. 1-1 the Giant says, yeah, and the rest of them fall in line. Okay,
Mm.
that's it.
But yeah, so he's the only giant left. Yeah, that's it.
Um, I'm not sure. Maybe. Anyway,
Yeah, but he's the only one in the army, though. Yeah.
that we can see. If he's not the only one left, he's at least the leader.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Right?
I see some giants falling somewhere along the line.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
Yeah.
After that, we're at Bear Island.
Yep.
Jon and Sansa go and beg a child for some soldiers. The child tells him to get stuffed. Silver-tongued Davos steps in, bends her ear. Then all they get is epoxy 62 guys. After
Yeah.
that, after that, Deepwood Motte. Lord Glover tells Jon and Sansa to get stuffed, and he won't be fighting with Wildings. Sansa tries to give it a big un, but Lord Glover tells her that, fuck you, Jon was a horny twat, and that fucker got a load of people killed, and they should get the fuck out of there, the stupid dipshit.
Yeah. So it seems
Davos
like
remains
this.
quiet. You notice that Davos doesn't say a fucking mumbling word here, right? All right.
Mm,
So back at the
it seems
camp,
that. Mm,
Sansa tries to give Jon some shit. Like she's fought 1,000 battles and she knows some shit about waging war, right? Yeah, we can't fight her. And then, Jon tells her, fuck off, you don't know nothing. And then she runs off and sends a raven off somewhere. So, first question, where the fuck has she sent that raven? My guess is she's turned around and sent it to Littlefinger, begging him for them troops from the Eyrie, because he said he's got
mm.
what 5,000 troops or something.
I thought she was going. Yeah, I mean, as you kid, Littlefinger told her to go to the Blackfish, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's going down there sooner or
Yeah,
later.
yeah. So, but you reckon with Littlefinger, yeah?
But Littlefinger turned up and said,
Uh,
"Yeah, I've got all these mans here. They're at your
mm,
disposal if you want them."
I see where
And
you're
she
coming from.
told him,
Where did that Raven go? Yeah,
"Yeah,
and he's got 5,000, yeah.
he's got a number of thousand. I thought it was 5,000. I can't remember. I suppose I've got to go look through my notes, but I can't be asked." drinking
Okay,
whiskey.
but he can turn a battle then, yeah. Either
He could
way.
do. But as I said, at the time, when he turned up offering the troops, I think he'll probably go on the side of the winner. Whoever looks like they're winning, he'll go with them. But, you know,
He could be kingmaker though.
no one there wants to be king.
No, but he could decide the battle. I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah. So, where do you think she sent the letter?
Who could help? You know what I mean? They said, yeah, you're probably right with Littlefinger, but I reckon that's. He can't be trusted.
No, no, he can't.
There's not.
This is
There's.
the
I
key.
mean,
No,
yeah,
he
but I mean,
fucking can't.
yeah. You said the Blackfish.
The
Under
Blackfish
siege.
is in
Under siege.
siege at the moment. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, for years he's saying that, but I don't know. They're gonna burn that down in some way. I don't know. What Kate said again. The White Walkers come in, but yeah, yeah, it's a hard one. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a victory for Snow somewhere.
Yeah,
But
but
okay,
it's a silly question. Where do you think Sansa sent the note? Not how the battle will go. Yeah. We'll
well,
find out.
I mean, she can only send this a little thing. That's the only help around, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my best guess, really.
I mean, you're saying that the other houses. I mean, what other houses? I don't know if any other influential houses
Well,
around
she
there
did
might help.
mention one. And it's like, oh, if we just go to XY, I can't remember the name of the house that she said. And John said, nah, we're going to fight with the men that we've got. We ain't going to go for another house. We ain't got time for it. We might get trapped by a storm.
What house was that then? You don't know?
Waverley, I think.
Okay, and not influential though.
I don't know. Hey, look, whether it is influential in the book doesn't mean they're going to be influential in the show. Doesn't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
any fucking difference. They're not
But,
going there.
the battle for like Winterford is the season 9 battle then, yeah.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Yeah.
That's the major battle.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, I reckon episode 9, the Battle for Winterfell, that's the one.
hmm
I don't think
that's
we're
the
going
one.
to have the
Yeah, I
Battle
mean,
for Winterfell.
I mean, we got River Run is under siege, and
Yeah,
Jamie's sieging it, so he ain't going nowhere. They're stopped. Yeah,
yeah, for the time being.
you're
But,
saying Ramsey's still at Winterfell, yeah?
yes, why
He
he
ain't got.
isn't marching on them, I don't know. But,
Hmm.
hey, that'll be explained away sooner or later. I'm guessing that Brienne
Yeah, where they got
from,
it then?
I think they're going to River Run to help out the siege.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to kill Jamie, yeah.
Well, now, when we were doing our deathmatch update,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about whether Brienne and Jamie showdown. Now that they brought not Bronn back, I think that changes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go through River Run and we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Okay? So, River Run. Jamie and Bronn arrive ahead of 8,000 men at arms. A bit of light banter between the two of them. Not as good as with Tyrion, but yeah, usual
Yeah,
stuff. They've got to make Bronn seem cool still. Bit of
yeah.
fan service.
Yeah, Jamie's right arm, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, uh,
Two against
yeah,
one. Two against one.
yeah, it was good. So, the Freys are demanding Blackfish surrenders River Run, or Edmure gets it. Blackfish tells them to get stuffed. They back down. Jamie then takes over the siege from the Freys with a bit of menace and arranges a parley with the Blackfish.
Mhm.
Jamie then treats with the Blackfish. They have a bit of a chat, a bit of banter. Blackfish then tells Jamie that he's a bit of a cunt and tells him to piss off. And he can hang out at the at River Run for 2 years. So fuck off, mate. What are you gonna do about it? So, what do you think of that scene?
I mean, Jamie seems to be, still quite, he's diplomatic, he will get killed, but does he deserve to get killed? Probably not. but I think he's still gonna because he's still following orders like a blind guy.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So again, he deserves to die that way. Yeah. But yeah, I think yeah, as you're saying, okay, the Brienne's on the move to Jamie. So
Well,
there's gonna,
now
I
that I
mean,
see it,
okay,
but you realise he's got Bronn now.
yeah.
Okay.
So
See,
Bron's the right arm, yeah.
exactly. We didn't put Bronn into the mix when we were doing a death match.
Okay.
So if Jamie gets challenged on a one-to-one, he obviously can't fight. So he will ask Bronn to do it. And Bronn is a dirty motherfucker. Right?
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
fights dirty.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
Brienne, as much as she's a knightly, she's very good at the whole knightly stuff. She's an honourable player. And
Hmm.
this is where I think she gets it. She's going to stand up and do her standard stuff, and Bronn's going to turn around, throw dirt in her eye, and just stab her in the face. Something like
But
that.
you reckon it's gonna be a challenge, yeah?
If there is a showdown, I'm not saying there will be, but if there is a showdown,
Yeah, I can't see there being some kind of challenge. I could see some kind of battle. I mean, I don't know
but who's going
if
to fight who?
yeah, I mean, okay,
The
if Jamie
Blackfish
storms.
is holding tight,
No,
locked up
yeah, but if
in
James, he said, okay, you can either wait or you're gonna storm us, yeah? They're
yeah,
gonna storm,
he's
yeah?
going to storm. But you keep the gates down, so we're going to get. I don't know how many people that Brienne have brought down there, right? So they're going to come up
With a small
from
party.
behind, do some. Uh, yeah,
I mean, okay, I said if they're gonna storm the keep, yeah,
yeah,
there's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of casualties on Lannister side, yeah.
on both
You know what I
sides.
mean? And
Because look, the Wildings, yeah, because that's all
the
they have
Wardens.
coming from the rear. They have no armor, yeah, and they only got like
But
general troops. They got
the Wardens are going to Winterfell, isn't it?
yeah. So most of them are at Winterfell. So what's Brienne going to turn up with? She's going to come with some Wildings, not many.
She took some.
I'm guessing she would have had to. She can't
I,
turn around and try
I,
to
I,
break the siege without any.
I remember she walking. I thought she was just looking to get help. You know what I mean? I thought she was just walking through with like 10 men or something. Oh yeah, she took leader. She took leader, innit?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
he's still at Winterfell because he was part of that whole "oh, we're going to fight for John" thing.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Fair enough, fair
Now
enough.
that I remember
He
looking
was
back,
there, yeah.
yeah. So it's Brienne. If Brienne's even there, I don't know. Is Brienne even going down to anyone listening? You can clarify that or not. I know it would be a simple task to kind of go to the video and look back and see what the fuck. I don't fucking know. I don't
Mm.
know where the hell Brienne is at the moment.
Well,
And if she's
I
going to
reckon
try and break the
yeah,
siege at
yeah. She's
Winterfell,
going.
she
She's on
ain't
her
got
way
it.
to the Blackfish, yeah.
Hmm?
She's on her way to the Blackfish
Mm.
to get his help, yeah.
He ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere, but she doesn't know that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I want to. I mean, who did she take, yeah?
No, I'm sure Littlefinger stated that the Blackfish is under siege at Riverrun.
He did say that, yeah.
He's retaken it. But
Okay.
anyway,
Okay. So she's not.
maybe I'm rereading. Anyway, so
What is Brienne's mission, yeah?
right now, fuck knows.
But no, Stanza sent her on a mission, yeah.
Can you remember?
I
Because
remember
I
she went on a
can't.
mission for Stanza. Stanza sent her on a mission, and then
I know she sent her on a mission, but I don't know what it is.
I thought it was a recruitment mission. Maybe she recruited some people on the way. I don't know.
Maybe.
She's got a squire.
Has it? I haven't seen him in ages.
He must be with her. He's her squire.
Mm,
Yeah, another interesting one. Yeah. So moving on. We don't know what's happening there.
yeah. So we turn up in what I can only describe as Titty Town.
Yeah.
Because there ain't nothing but tits here. There's a
Mhm.
major nipple count. It's just bare breasts. And when I
Yeah.
say
So
bare,
it
bare
was.
breasts,
Yeah,
It's
it was
tits.
a tavern full with whores. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just tits everywhere.
Yeah,
And
catering for the seamen, the pirates. Yeah.
yeah, in more ways than one. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, yeah. I
So,
mean, which Theon's sister is lesbian.
yeah,
That's all good. Or bi.
yeah, I mean, didn't see that happening.
I
So,
saw that happening. Come on.
no, I didn't see it happening. I thought he was going to do
Yeah,
drinking and whoring all shit, but come all comers, but I thought it was going to
yeah,
be on the
but
light side.
but she's a warrior. Yeah, so with warriors, they wanna,
Yeah, but she's a woman, so I would no normally expect her to go for guys. But hey, anyway, as
that's
long as they're
questionable.
not her crew, it's all good.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway,
we said they
so
said,
we
go on.
let me do my thing. So yeah, Yara basically badgers Theon to drink, right? They're
Uh-huh.
telling him, oh yeah, you've got to stop being a wimp, but drink, 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 drink. Then she tells him that they're going to go to Marine and bargain with Danny, get some dragons, then go back and take um, the sea stone chair. Oh shit, what it is they call it now? Forgotten what they called it in the show.
No,
Right?
it's the
So
Iron Isles, yeah.
I know, so yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's going to be a successful negotiation there. I mean, obviously they're going to get to Danny first before the uncle, yeah? It has to be that because he's still building ships, yeah?
He's still building ships, and they've got the fastest, best ships.
Yeah. But I can see um, them making a successful negotiation, okay? And
I,
then, I said on the way back being a sea battle.
I don't see it.
Sea battle.
Nah,
I see a sea battle.
there might be a sea battle, but I don't see a successful negotiation.
No?
I think they're going to turn up an iron at the Marine, and then it's going to say, "Who the fuck are you cunts? Get the
Yeah,
fuck
but
out of
yeah,
ships."
I wanted to know where this port was, yeah? How far are they gone?
It was unnamed. It could be anywhere. You choose, look on the map, choose somewhere with some water, and it's there. It was not
Halfway?
listed.
Halfway?
I don't know. For the fact that
It was good. I mean, the chicks
they're
are
saying
foreign
they're
though,
going to,
yeah?
it could be
Chicks are
anywhere.
the
Absolutely
chicks.
fucking anywhere.
Yeah, the chicks are foreign, yeah.
Were they?
They said they was good, better than the Ironboard chicks, anyway.
Well, they weren't in the Iron Isles anymore, but I don't know. I was just looking on tits. I really wasn't taking that much interest in anything else in the
Yeah.
scenery. I know they weren't a Marine,
No,
and
not
I don't
yet,
think
not
they were
yet, not yet.
Westeros.
Let's say they're halfway, yeah.
Mm,
I
mm.
don't know because
I don't think that. I think they're still somewhere around Westeros. Those girls look on the white side of things. They didn't look
Okay,
dusky,
fair
as it were.
enough.
Oh my God, did I say that? Yes, I did.
Yeah. It's all good. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, they're on the way. They're gonna meet up with Danny somehow. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Fuck knows. Anyway, so final scene. Bravos. You fucking cunts. Bravos.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Land of the free.
bastards. Fucking
Well,
cunts.
you can't complain. She didn't get a throat slit. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I hate being right on this shit. And I called it. I fucking called it on a special edition. I fucking
Yeah.
called it. I knew
Mm-hmm.
she was in danger. I fucking knew
Mm-hmm.
it. But let me get through it.
Mm-hmm.
So Arya books her passage home, then gets shanked by the waif. A slice, two stabs, and a twist. What the fuck, man? Stab my girl, man. Stab my girl. Anyway,
Yeah.
she
She needs
escapes
help.
by jumping in the canal. She escapes by jumping in the canal, then walks through town, bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shank my girl, man. Shanked her.
Do
Nah.
you reckon she's gonna get help from the players company?
Yes, that's where I think she's gonna go. Which plays back
Yeah.
to what I was saying last week and in
Yeah,
Death.
but I mean, but the way thinks that she's been successful now. Yeah, she's not
Yes.
chasing her.
Now, there's two things on that. The fact that the waif thinks she's been successful and she hasn't, and she was explicitly told not to
In
make her
face.
suffer.
Oh yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
So, yeah. I think the waif might be up for it.
Well, getting killed by the master.
Yeah. Well, maybe not killed, but some kind of punishment.
But he needs a face.
Mm.
Okay, he could have go. Okay, yeah. I killed her. I stabbed her up. She dropped in the river. Yeah, but where's the body? Where's the face?
For true, because he did say one way or another, there's going to be a face on this wall.
Yeah. Because I mean, again, okay, I mean, their whole organization is meant to be no emotions in it, yeah. And there is rivals, and
Mm.
she took it too far, yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, I mean, but yeah, I reckon Arya survives. She's definitely gonna survive, and
Oh yeah,
I,
yeah.
I mean,
She'll
how's she gonna
survive this,
survive? I don't
but
know,
it's
but
one of those things we have to kind of look at it. Yeah, where in those kind of days, if it
mm,
is meant to be a proper medieval team,
mm,
how are you gonna that that was a slash? You can sew that up.
yeah, no,
Two
it's
stab
like
in the gut and the twist. How are you gonna sew that up? You got to go
right,
in
yeah.
there
I
and
mean, yeah, it's
do
internal damage,
surgery. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, internal damage.
So
But
I don't
okay, I mean,
know how she's gonna get that dealt
she
with.
was still walking though. I mean, normally you get
Yeah,
stabbed in the gut,
you bleed
you're
out.
not walking, yeah.
Yeah, she's bleeding out though. So again, where's she gonna get replace all that blood that she's bleeding out all over the place? So how they're gonna miraculously kind of sew her up and pour some shit on her? I don't know. They might get something from the players.
Yeah. But okay, I mean, I can't see her dying of those wounds.
I can. Oh yeah.
What? She just lays down in an alleyway and dies, yeah.
Well, whether she
No, no,
receives help or not, what kind of help can they give her? So, I mean, this is
I don't know.
medieval, yeah. Back in the
It's
day,
okay.
they're
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
save. If you broke your leg, I don't know if they knew about amputation back then, but pretty
yeah,
much it was done.
the wife might have missed all major organs.
Really.
Possible.
What major organs got missed there? Tell me, that was pure intestine getting disrupted.
Hey, the intestine wasn't dropping
We're
out.
talking liver, spleen, all that. It wasn't like she cut her on her arm.
Major ER stuff, yeah.
Yeah, she got, as I said, shanked twice and a twist. It was a slow twist where she's looking and go, yeah, get in there. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm getting everything. Yeah, up in there.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah,
So
but again,
if
I
she,
mean,
no, don't get me
if you're
wrong,
thinking
yeah,
of,
don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
if you're thinking
But,
on it back like that,
don't get me wrong. She will survive. I
mm.
just don't know how.
No, I just was looking at a different angle. If she was trying to make her suffer, maybe she made her suffer, and she's still on the track. She's still going to come after her, yeah,
Well,
because she knows, but she
if you really properly want to make her suffer, she would have poisoned the blade, just like
possibly,
the viper would. You know,
yeah,
poison
yeah,
the
yeah,
blade,
yeah, uh-huh.
and whether I scratch you or whether I stab you up and kill you, you're gonna
Yeah. But I mean, okay,
die.
any way or how, I mean, Arya is out of it for the rest of the season because she needs to recover. Yeah.
I don't know. No. I think we'll get a small piece when
Yeah.
she turns up at the acting troupe and says,
Yeah.
"Help me!" And they go, "Oh my God, the girl! Yeah, well, okay, fetch the maester." And the maester comes and some shit. And somehow,
Yeah.
you know,
But
the
she's at,
maester knows
I
some
mean,
dark
yeah.
art.
But
Right.
she's gonna like she hasn't got no major action left in this season. She's not gonna be doing no battling.
No, I don't think so. She just got stabbed in the gut. Where's she gonna go? What's she gonna
Yeah.
do?
So she's gonna I mean, rest and recover into next season there.
Yeah. And she'll go back to what I was saying last week. She'll join the troop of players, and
Yeah.
then when they make their way back to Westeros, she'll be part of that team.
Mm, mm. But has she learned how to take faces though?
No.
So somewhere along the line she has to learn that, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I
I,
mean, okay,
I don't.
it was a special. It's a special skill, though, yeah.
It's a special skill, but she didn't stay for the training on that.
And the wave had it.
Yeah, but the waif had been there far longer than she had,
Uh-huh.
and that's
No, yeah,
why the waif despised her.
yeah. I mean, as again, that was definitely the best scene, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Oh,
Because
no.
I thought when the slash came, the first slash, I thought that was the throat, yeah. I thought that was it, yeah.
No, I think the final scene when the hound tooled up. I do want
Mm.
to think about it. I can look. I'm soft on Arya, man,
Yeah, fair enough. You know,
and it's my own
she's a
fault because
sweet girl.
I condemn Danny and I hate on Danny. So yeah, I know that was a deliberate stab on us. Hate
Oh
Danny
yeah.
fans because it's generally polar opposites. If you like Danny, you generally don't really dig on.
No, no, okay.
Uh,
Aerith is a stronger character than Danny. You know what I mean? Okay, so again, they both have their place. Arya is in shadows, yeah. She's not physically strong enough to command armies
she ain't got
or
fucking magic on her side.
yeah, but she has to do it from the shadows, yeah.
Mm.
And that's no, that's a still a an assassin is always going to be okay, you know what I mean, especially one who can change their faces. You know, is going to be okay, you know, powerful weapon, yeah.
Mm.
She will. I mean, the
But I
longer
think
she
that
goes on,
for the faceless men, I would assume that's going to be one of the last things they show you. You know, we can give you all these skills and how to defend yourself, how to kill people, but to change your face, that's the one thing that's unique to them. As I say, in this fantasy genre, you've got a million one assassin skills, but this one's
hmm
unique. They can actually change their,
oh
yeah,
yeah, it's half magic, yeah.
yeah. Don't forget, it's not just their face; it's their entire appearance. Yeah, if you're a short man and you put on the face of a tall man, you will appear to the rest of the world as a tall man.
Oh yeah, gift from the gods, yeah.
Yeah, if you're a tall woman and you put on the face of a short man, you will appear to the rest of the world
Oh
as a
yeah,
short
magic,
man.
yeah, magic, yeah.
Yeah, there is some kind of dark something going on in there. So that's the last gift they hand over. Yeah, you can be an assassin from anywhere in the world and do your thing. But if you want to be a faceless man,
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, definitely hasn't got it because I mean, if she had it, she could have disappeared easy, yeah.
right, why walk
So,
around her face going, yeah, I'm Arya, girl from Winterfell, going back to Westeros. Everyone knows me.
oh
It
yeah,
was obvious
yeah.
where she was going to go. She was going to go down to the port and try to get the fuck out of town. So it was easy to
Mm-hmm.
pick her up. That's why the next scene was immediately after she paid for a passage. So all she
Oh
had to
yeah,
do was
yeah.
hang around by the ships. Ah, there she is. Ah, pay for a passage. Soon she's there. Yeah. Looking out the canals, looking at the statue, going, I'm out of it,
Mm,
bro. Oh, sweet girl. From then,
mm.
oh, sweet girl, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck you coming near me? Stab. Nah, man, there was no battle at all. Needle didn't get pulled out. There was nothing. Dang, they stabbed my girl, man.
Yeah, she survives. She survived.
Pissed. You know, you know
Uh,
what? You know what would have really pissed off if they just left her in the water and that's it. You just don't know what the fuck happened.
oh
Just
yeah. Well, she's float. Yeah. She's dropped to the bottom, yeah.
man,
No. She's strong. She's strong. I don't think she's that injured, yeah.
replay that shit.
I'm
Go
okay.
back. No,
Yeah. I'm looking at it.
watch that shit. Slice, stab, twist. I had to watch it again because I wasn't too sure how many stabs there were. I thought she got stabbed 3 times.
Yeah, there was a definite twist at the end.
Right.
But I mean, she looks like she's gonna survive, yeah.
Oh yeah, she'll survive.
without major surgery.
That's my answer, which is annoying. I've succumbed to fan service.
But again, knowing that what she knows, that they can change their faces,
No,
and
they
she
all know
knows,
they can change their faces. They're called the faceless men. Everyone
yeah,
knows about
but
what
she knows
they
that,
do.
yeah.
Hmm?
But she knows that, yeah. She should trust nobody, yeah.
Right. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When it's, oh, sweet girl, you should have been straight on guard. I don't know you. Oh, sweet girl, fuck off. That should have been her immediate answer. Been fuck off. I would have been wary of the guy who I gave the money to in the first place. Hey, you're from Westeros, aren't you? Isn't that
Oh yeah,
confusing?
yeah. I mean,
Who the
okay.
fuck are you? Do you know him? Who the fuck is this?
Anybody you meet, you're at a defensible distance, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I would say there was a proper interrogation. What the fuck is this? You know him. Can you trust him? You better fucking make sure it's him. You sure it's him? Let me check your face. Does this come off? No, it doesn't. All right, now you can have my money.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
sweet girl. But she was quick. It wasn't, oh, sweet girl, let me beg you for some money. It was like, oh, sweet girl, stab, stab, stab.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, again, I don't know. At the end, her back was, towards the waif, yeah. So it was like, the waif had her back, yeah.
Mm,
But she pushed. She done the backwards headbutt, got her off. Yeah, it was good. Still, that's the best scene, yeah. That's the best scene. Her story is getting interesting, yeah. Not as interesting as the White Walkers, not as interesting as Danny, but still interesting, yeah?
yeah, not the way I wanted it.
Not the way they wanted it,
Uh,
not the way in the books, probably.
But yeah, at least her story is getting interesting, I guess. Yeah, about
She
time
said,
she.
"Don't worry." She
I'll
said
give
to
them
stay.
that.
She said to
It's
stay. Yeah,
about time her storyline got interesting because
yeah.
it's
She
well
said to
overdue.
stay.
Yeah,
She said to stay.
well overdue.
I, yeah, I just want to know how long the gap's gonna be between seasons. Yeah,
They're probably going to come back next April.
it's April. Yeah, Easter again.
They
Yeah,
generally come back in April.
yeah. Okay. If you see a pattern there, okay.
Yeah, but it's all down to whether they can get the cast together again. These kids got school, you know.
Yeah, private tutor.
Yeah, yeah, that. But they got exams and all that kind of stuff. Got to take the exams at the same time and like that. So
Yeah, they got adult careers. They can adapt.
predictions for the next one.
Predictions. I don't know. Episode 8.
Mm. Hold up.
Snow is.
Damn it! I had the title for episode 8. Fuck. Bear with
Oh
me.
yeah, you didn't discuss what could the significance of the title, and it's obviously what could
Ah,
the
yes. Yeah, we've got to do that last week, and I was annoyed. Yeah, the broken man. The broken man
the
was
broken man. The
obviously
broken man
Garrett.
is Let's start with the broken man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was quite straightforward starting,
Mhm.
and nice and slow. Here is your broken man. Yeah,
Yes.
wild card.
Episode.
Predictions for episode 8. Snow is gonna get to
Hang on, hang on,
Winterfell.
hang on. Let me get the title. There it is. No one.
Is that the title? No one.
The title is No One. Now,
Interesting.
considering that
And the faceless.
the Faceless Men have been training Arya to be called No One,
Yeah.
it might be an Arya driven. Well, the last episode, this episode was called Broken Man, and there really wasn't that much about Clegane in it, but he did drive
But
it.
he started off it. He started it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So No One. That's the reason why I know she survives for a
Yeah.
start.
Yeah. So okay, episode 8 starts with Arya.
Probably
Yeah. Battle for
starts or at
survival.
least finishes.
Yeah.
But
Battle for survival for her.
yeah,
Again, I think my prediction is that Jon Snow gets to Winterfell. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think I can't see
Did he
them
get to
get
Winterfell? Sorry.
Snow. Snow.
So yeah, you think the battle, or
No, I don't.
they
I
camped
don't
out
know
somewhere?
about the battle, but it gets there. Yeah,
Yeah.
on the eve of the battle.
Mhm.
Yeah, they still have to come up with some kind of winnable strategy. I don't know what that winnable
Yeah.
strategy is.
Indeed. Well, this is why I'll extend that, and I'll say wherever Sanders' note gets sent off. Now, Sansa is a doofus. Yeah, I can't stand Sansa, and I have said I reckon she'll survive the whole thing, but I can't stand it. But
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. She's
I think her note to Littlefinger might save the day. As
what
much as I
in
don't
episode
trust
eight.
him,
In episode
I
eight.
let me hear me out. I think his infatuation for Sansa will be enough for him to send the troops to defeat um, Ramsay.
You reckon he owes her? Yeah, he's feeling
No,
some
he
guilt.
won't. It's not debt. He doesn't
He's
see it like
no guilt there. No,
no, no. It's an infatuation.
he wants her.
Yes, but she's a pawn, so he'll move her around. But ultimately,
Hmm.
she's his.
Hmm.
She's his pawn. So I think what you'll see next episode is the Raven landing and what's his face turning up, or you may not see anything at all. And it would I wouldn't actually put it past them not to show where the Raven went until the actual battle commences. So you've got some of that.
Yeah,
So
fair enough. Fair enough.
next episode, what's strange enough, I didn't really think that far. Let me think some more. So on the scenes, we'll probably get a bit of Danny.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, there could be a link up with Theon and Danny.
I
But okay,
I
Danny's
can't see
definitely
it
gonna.
happening that quick.
Danny's got to reach Marine by now. Yeah.
Yes, I reckon Danny will arrive in Marine, and then she's gonna rip Tyrion to shreds. Like, what the fuck? You made a deal with those slave mongers.
Mm.
So I think that will
So
happen.
how far does he fall? Yeah.
Yeah. And whether he's forced to, whether she exiles him and he goes, what the fuck? And he has to head off somewhere.
Fair
Um,
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, she's
so
got a
I
big enough
think
army to
that's
do what
what's
she
going
wants.
to happen. Other scenes, I
Yeah.
think,
Danny's not in danger.
no, no, not in the slightest. But you know what? What I was thinking about that whole Danny situation, right? So I'll come back to that. I want to talk about what I reckon is going to happen in the next episode before I go on my Danny rant.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, fucking week
See that.
4.
We'll see that. We'll see. Save that to the
Yeah, exactly.
end.
Well, we eat Danny rant. So, um, so I see. I predict that we're probably going to have some Danny scenes. What we're going to have, obviously, we're going to have what's her name, Arya. I think we'll probably, no, not probably,
Oh yeah,
possibly
yeah.
have the arrival. Hang on, have the arrival of Brienne at Riverrun.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
uh,
you got that guy gone off with the axe murderer gone on the.
yes, and some more of Sandor. We'll probably have him doing his. He'll be the action of
Yeah, yeah.
episode 8.
Oh yeah, he's got to take a
He'll
few heads.
turn up. He'll
He's
follow
got
the
to take a few
tracks,
heads.
and then bloody
Take,
murder,
yeah,
and
take a
some
few
people
heads.
will
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, some good luck.
And
We
then,
got that. We got that to look forward to.
and if he does, we might have a reveal of another character.
What other character?
We might not have a reveal. Let's not talk about that other character. But if we have that other character turn up, then I'll say they've gone full tilt on the fan service, the book readers. They've gone full tilt. It's just one more major character. There's some characters that there's no way we can possibly get them back. They've killed those storylines dead.
Yeah, but I said
Dead.
it was.
This
They
storyline's
actually
like,
said that they actually named the cold hand as the uncle. Yeah.
yes, yes. There's that, but
Oh,
There's some.
you happy with that?
Um,
But he's actually Cold Hand.
yeah, I suppose so. It's not the same, but he does
He's
the
not
same thing.
saying.
So,
Okay.
and they've done it. So, put it this way: if you look at something like Gendry's character, yeah, Gendry's
Mhm.
character is a mixture of at least two. Yeah, it's at least two characters. Sansa's character has merged at least two other characters too, and they're doing a quality.
When you say merge, they take on the roles of the book characters, yeah.
Yes,
Mm,
their own character and a book character
mm,
and another book character, and they just merged the two storylines together
mm.
and brought them together. So,
So they're still looking for the book for inspiration. You're saying, yeah?
oh yeah, definitely.
Mm.
As I'm saying, there may be another character running around the Riverlands that may come back.
Book related.
Mm.
Okay,
It,
okay.
let's say it'd be awesome if they did bring that character back. Book
But
readers
it's not.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's not going to be part of your prediction yet.
No, no, no. That's only simply because what the Hound might do is turn up at the Brotherhood of Banners and find out how things have changed there.
Mm.
And if things have changed there, then this character should be there. If things have not changed,
You know, talk about the one eye guy with his flaming sword.
he might still be there. He might not still be there. That's all I'm going to say on the matter.
But he's your special wild card or ace in the hole.
As I said, he might be there. He might not be there.
But you're hoping he is though, yeah?
No,
Okay.
I hope he isn't.
Okay. Because
I
you
hope
don't like the
somebody
magic,
else is
yeah?
there.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, not that Baratheon geezer, you know?
Yeah, well, they might not show any of the home cat. They might just the Hound might just find these three guys sitting down eating some chicken, and he decides to
Mm.
axe them up, teeth their shit, then go riding off doing something else. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're hoping for something deeper.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. On to
Right,
episode
so
8.
yeah, and I think it's hard to guess what else. What else is going on? We'll probably have some stuff with the High Sparrow, some
Yeah, King's
boring
Landing.
shit, blah blah.
Yeah, King's Landing.
Marjorie will probably fuck the king, and yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
comes out going, "Oh, Marjorie, I'll do anything you want." Blah blah blah.
but are you seeing that as being like some? King's Landing is becoming a bit weaker than the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because all the interesting characters are fucked off now.
Okay. So, I mean, it was okay. King's Landing was, Joffrey's dead and that lot, and there's no more.
Tyrion's not there anymore.
So as far as you're concerned, King's Landing could be nuked, yeah.
It's still the
And it
seat
would
of
help.
power.
Yes, it's still
Exactly,
it's still
yeah.
the city. Yeah, yeah. Danny's going for it. Yeah, but I would again they're downplaying it. Yeah, King's Landing and
Mm.
so yeah,
Just fewer people there of
slow
interest.
burner, slow burner. Yeah.
And as strong as Diana Rigg is, she's left there now. So we've left with the actress who's playing Cersei
Yeah, and
and
what was
the actress playing Marjorie.
yeah, what about that
And
guy rowing
the
the
actress
boat
who's playing
somewhere? Yeah,
Marjorie, she's a cutie, but sir?
the guy rowing the boat down the river somewhere. What happened to
Gendry. Yeah, strange enough. I reckon that Gendry's sitting down somewhere in Flea Bottom, having a
him?
bowl of brown, watching all this shit going on, and saying, you know what? I ain't saying shit. I ain't
Yeah.
doing shit.
Right.
I'm gonna sit down here.
All right,
But
next season, huh?
maybe. He might hear that something's going on with his friends in Brotherhood of Banners, but he might try to go back to them. He might realise that it's a long way to row
Yeah.
from, I think they were at Dragonstone. Fucking long way to row all the way to King's Landing.
might have just got to the nearest shore, ended up in the Riverlands, and then joined
But
the Brotherhood of Banners again.
he thought he was destined to be king, though, innit?
Oh no, no, not at all.
But he had the king's blood in him, though, yeah.
Yeah, but he knew he was a bastard.
Bastard to who?
To Robert the King.
Okay. But he's a threat to
We
nobody, yeah.
still haven't clarified who the hell is next in succession after Tommen gets there. I still don't know.
Mm. But is
Someone
he a
out
threat?
there be kind enough to let me know.
But is he a threat?
Gendry? No.
Okay, fair enough.
He's a bastard. He has no right to the throne at all.
Okay, fair enough. So that's the way the bloodline of the law. The law is the law, yeah.
Mm. The fact that Tommen shouldn't be there either, because he isn't even the son of the king. Technically,
but he was the son of the
Gendry
queen, yeah?
has a stronger claim, because at least he has some of the blood of the king in him, whereas Tommen has no blood of the king in him at all.
Mm.
And the fact that, all the other bastards have been killed. He might be the only one left, or at least the eldest, if there's any left.
Mm.
So, to say out and out, he's no threat to the throne? Yeah, maybe not. I'll say probably not.
Yeah, I mean, again, something more interesting is boiling in King's Landing, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Well, as I said, they've run out of material from the book, so they just can turn around and say, "Oh yeah, what happened to that character? Bring him back."
Mm. Mm.
And that's what I'm hoping for in the Riverlands. Bring back that character.
Bring
back.
Well, they haven't brought back enough for you.
One particular character.
Yeah.
This particular character brings fucking mayhem. But I think there's enough mayhem there for. I'm satisfied with the mayhem that's there, but this character was can just.
Yeah. You're happy with the bring back so far, yeah?
Yeah, and this is where, that's what the fuck's gonna happen. Brienne, on her way down to the Riverlands, is gonna buck up on this character, and that's how they're gonna clash with Jaime. Yeah, that's sweet. Do that next week. If they can do that next week, I'll be fucking happy. I'll forgive stabbing my girl.
Yeah, they need the help. I mean, Brienne needs the help, so we'll leave it at that, yeah? So you're going to sign it off, yeah?
Yes. Oh, I haven't done my Danny rant yet.
Okay, yeah, Danny rant. Yeah, I nearly forgot that.
Okay. It's a simple case of numbers. All right? Numbers.
Sounds like mathematics to me.
Yeah, indeed. So, you've got a city of Marine. Yeah?
Yeah.
They're probably just coping with the size of the city as it is before Danny turned up. Yeah? So, Danny turns up with her Unsullied, her Dothraki, and her. I've forgotten which sellsword she's got. I can't fucking remember which one of the many. Anyway, let's call them. I don't think it's the Golden Company. Anyway, what the fuck? Her sellswords. Yeah, so she's turned up with effectively 3 armies. Yeah? Plus, God knows how many other slaves, freed slaves. So, choose a number in the thousands of extra people just turned up at Marine.
Yeah.
Right? 10,000? 20,000?
Yeah, she had
50,000?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who had just turned up at this one city. Okay? This is before she flew off. Yeah? This is seasons ago. She's just turned up, and that's one of the reasons why people are freaking out and getting killed off. Because it's like, there's too many people. So, the city is seriously overcrowded already. She's now going to turn off this, not simple Khalasar, an Uber Khalasar. Not a simple, couple of thousand guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds of thousands of these. There's fucking God knows how many fuckers turning up with their horses. Yeah,
Yeah, but
with
they're not
their
gonna camp
kids,
outside.
with their wives, and God knows wives and wenches and whores and whole wagon train of
Yeah,
how many thousand? How many you reckon?
yeah, but
10,000?
yeah, I mean there
20,000?
was yeah, but
Another
I mean
50,000?
yeah, but
So
aren't they
Danny's
gonna
now,
camp outside?
hear me out. So they're all camped outside.
Yeah,
Doing what? Eating what?
I
Drinking
don't
what?
know. Whatever they.
Surviving on what? And as I said, it's a numbers game. How long can an army that size sit
Yeah,
outside in a city and do fuck all?
I thought they was eating their horses. No.
Well, how if they eat their horses, what are they going to ride?
I don't know. They bring their cattle with them, or I don't know. They're desert people. They've been surviving and
Yeah,
whatever they've been
as
surviving on.
individual groups,
Yeah.
right? If they all take consider it, because
So
it's
you're
entirely
saying there's going to be a support. You're saying there's going to be a support the army problem, yeah,
there should be, but this is
which can be.
TV.
Okay.
There won't be.
Okay.
She's going to support this gigantic army that needs 1,000 ships. So, what was your calculation? Was it
100.
100 per ship?
Yeah, I reckon there's 100. I mean,
So
he got away.
she's got an army of 100,000.
Yeah.
100,000. How the
Mm.
fuck is Tiny Marine? I'll call it Big Marine, but it ain't like London. Yeah, ain't no major metropolis. How you gonna support
I mean,
an army of 100,000 dudes hanging about going?
how many ships has the slavers got now?
How does that play into it?
I mean, they could take their ships too, innit?
No, I'm talking about how do you feed 100,000 guys? How do you 100,000 guys? Yeah.
They're gonna have to get used to fish.
Oh,
There's no fishing quotas here.
oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Anyway, as I said, I don't think
It's a big logistics operation, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've even looked at the logistics of having the army outside the city as it is, let alone when Danny rolls up with the rest of the Khalasar and another 50,000 guys. I honestly have no idea how they're going to support that lot. And you know what? It's the simple things. You put them on boats, you float them all the way to Westeros, which has just undergone a major war where they've been burning and pillaging and the countryside is a wasteland. How are you going to support that army to do anything at all? I have no idea.
Yeah,
That's
no supply trains.
My rant, how this is just fucking stupid.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, with that kind of army, you need supply routes and supply. Yeah.
Her army is big enough. It could barely be supported as it is, and she got and doubled the size of her army. You don't need that much. It's just fucking stupid. But hey, give those Danny.
I mean, horses eat grass, yeah, don't they?
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Hey, this shit will probably be in the books, but at least George would explain how they're doing it.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. It was any good was like fantasy genre books. Big army moving. Supply lines always get attacked. Yeah, it's a way to defeat the army. Yeah. We're starving to death, yeah? They have to go back home, yeah? So, yeah. Of course, yeah. they've only just getting into it with the siege now. Yeah, the siege is like,
If
oh, we
it's
got 2 years. We got 2 years of food. Yeah.
mm. Oh, we jump into River Run now.
Yeah. I'm just talking about okay, like battle.
Oh, I see what
You
you
know,
mean. Yeah, yeah,
battle
yeah. Got
scenarios
it. Yeah,
in
I'm with you.
fantasy genre,
Got ya.
shot
I'm there. I'm there.
medieval. Yeah.
With ya.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Oh yeah. So okay, they're prepared. They got like 2 years worth of food in the siege.
Mm.
So okay, they obviously can't wait for 2 years. So they're
Yeah, the
gonna
guys outside are gonna starve.
yeah. So they have to get in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
And
okay.
that's
I was
why
saying.
Blackfish just said, "Yeah, have you got 2 years? Nah, you ain't.
Yeah.
You're
So
gonna
okay.
have to
Yeah.
go home before 2 years are done, yo."
Yeah. I take it. Okay. The world is where they live in is a bountiful world,
Mm.
full of wildlife,
Don't
full of.
forget, as I said, there's been a massive war going on before this, and pretty much everywhere has been pillaged and burnt.
Huh?
There's nothing left. Everyone's starving. It's not like, and don't forget, winter is coming. It's not like it's going to be a nice harvest. All the last summer that they had in order to stock their larders and all that kind of stuff, they wasted on war. And now winter's coming.
Of course,
So
yeah.
there's
Any,
nothing left.
yeah, yeah. Any army on the move would create. I mean, again, would create when they mentioned this in this episode when they're saying that okay, Stannis' army got defeated by the snow and the
Mm,
weather. I take it to. I mean that includes supplies
mm.
and yeah, slowly brushing against the surface of we have to feed these people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just madness. Anyway, that will give you an
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah. More attention to detail. Yeah.
There could be, but I don't. I think they'll just brush over it,
Yeah,
and
but
most
but
viewers,
I know what you're saying. More attention to detail will make it more gripping, yeah.
for me,
More
as I
realistic,
said,
yeah.
just for me. But
Yeah,
I know they'll
if you
brush over it the same way
yeah.
that Jamie got from King's Landing to the Riverlands overnight. You know, he
Mm,
got the shuttle, he got on a
mm,
plane, flew
mm,
his guys up there, boom, no problem. And all they
mm,
were doing was marching from the airport
mm.
to Riverrun, as they do. They're just
Yeah,
gonna swoop in.
I know what you're saying. Like even on like the Conan the Barbarian series, and like they're traveling across the world, there was a narrator filling in the gaps. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're saying there would be a place for a narrator
no,
in Game of
no,
Thrones,
no, no, not at all.
but more attention to detail.
No, it's just the exception. On when I said with the time thing, it's an acceptance that they move time not in the same way in each scene. So
Yeah,
in what's happening in Marine, scenes might be happening over weeks and months, even though we might
uh-huh.
think it's over a couple of days. The
Mm.
march from Janey up to Riverrun obviously took a couple of weeks, but Arya leaving the uh, oh, fucking hell,
Yeah,
leaving the
but
faceless men looks like it might have been a couple of days before she found a sailor that's going to take her back.
yeah, possibly,
It
but
didn't take 2 weeks.
she could be healed by episode 9. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she could be, but you might turn and say, "Hey, look, where did she get all that money from? She'd done all that pickpocketing, and it's taken her a couple of weeks." So this episode took place a couple of weeks after the last episode.
Yeah, fair enough. Would good. I mean, timelines are would good. I mean, again, have they split the timelines somehow,
Yeah,
saying that
fucking around. But it's the whole thing. I said it's the
each
small
story has
things
its
that you
own
just have to
timeline? Yeah.
swallow.
Mm.
If you look too deep, and I really shouldn't. It's just that I don't really want to be pissed at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be drinking at that time of night on a Sunday night. I
Yeah,
don't.
that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, okay. I mean, there's no
But
need for You
Well,
know,
this is
okay,
the thing for me. If I go and watch something like an Avengers movie or one of Marvel's franchise, even Star Wars,
mm,
2 tins of Red Stripe,
it's enough.
yeah, 2 tins of Red Stripe, and then I can swallow that shit they're shoveling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a roller coaster, yeah.
Yeah, it becomes a nice, enjoyable ride.
Yeah,
If I
it's good,
don't
you
have those 2 tins, I'll be going, that ain't right, that ain't right, that ain't right, that right. That don't make no fucking sense. What the fuck is this? Nah,
yeah.
nah, 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 nah.
It's the curse of the analytical brain, yeah.
Right. A little knowledge, dangerous thing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, of course, of course. Anyway, Chris, we're gonna have to roll this up. Roll this
Yeah,
up.
we are wrapping it up. Thank you for listening to London Reviews. My name is Chris. This is Mark.
Okay, yeah, I'm Mark. Okay, we had a great review. Looking forward to the next couple of episodes.
Indeed.
Episode 8, 9.
So like and subscribe, leave your comments, get some feedback. Always do. Been seeing your comments so far, and I've acted on them immediately. So let us know what's going on, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. All right.